So I was in my 40s when I first discovered the concept of food freedom. And I really wish that I knew this earlier because it feels like I wasted so many years of my life trying all those silly diets. In today's 5-minute video, I'm going to talk about the 6 legs of the food freedom formula. Now, these are the 6 steps all my clients use to help them to obtain food freedom. And just because you're watching this video, I'll send you the recording of the training I recently did with my premium members, where we broke down all 6 legs of the food freedom formula in one 40-minute session. Lots of value. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in this training, and I'll send it to you on Messenger. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Monica Woolridge, and I'm an integrative nutrition health coach. I'm also the founder and creator of the Art of Undieting. When I was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disease a few years ago, I realized that the only way to get my life back was to put my knowledge and studies to the test and become my own nutritionist. And as I started experimenting with ways to naturally heal, I soon realized that I had stumbled on something incredibly powerful. What I discovered calmed down my inflammation in 28 days. It got rid of 99% of my health issues, and it enabled me to easily reach and maintain my ideal body weight. And since then, I have helped hundreds of women do the same. So in all my videos, I share practical tips and tools that I personally use and that my clients are using to reach their health and weight loss goals. All my tips are simple but effective and can be implemented immediately. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the first leg of the food freedom formula. So let's start by looking at what food freedom is. Now, food freedom is when you are in complete control of your food choices, but you have the freedom and flexibility to eat what you want, when you want, without feelings of guilt. How awesome is that? And the best part is that my clients who follow the food freedom formula easily reach and maintain their ideal body weight, and they get rid of 99% of their health concerns. Now, that is a win-win, right? I always say to my clients, you can totally have it all. You just need to know how to get there. So before we get to leg one of the food freedom formula, it's important to know that the formula will only make sense if you consider and implement all 6 legs. Remember, you want to get to a point where you are in complete control of your food choices, but you have the freedom and flexibility to eat what you want, when you want, without feelings of guilt. And doing that while you are continuing to make progress. Okay, so let's get going with leg one. This is where you start, and it's also the foundation of the food freedom formula. Avoid food that cause inflammation. Now, according to Dr. Mark Hyman, you get 2 types of food. You get food that fuels disease, and then you get food that fights disease. It's that simple. And yet many people ignore this in an attempt to see the magic number on the scale, right? But did you know that whatever fuels disease also results in weight gain, and whatever fights disease leads to your ideal body weight? On a side note, I want you to go and follow Dr. Mark Hyman on social media. He's a personal mentor that played a huge role in my own personal health journey. And whenever I get a difficult question from a client, I always check to see what he has to say about it. So yes, there are many unhealthy ways to lose weight. For example, it is possible to lose weight by counting calories. And many diet experts preach that as long as your calories in are less than your calories out, you are on the right track. There are even apps popping up left, right, and center that help you track your calories in versus calories out. But this basically means that you can have McDonald's and a bar of chocolate every day, as long as you stay within your calorie allocation for the day. That is absolutely nonsense. And even though this might result in weight loss, very important, it might result in weight loss, it also fuels inflammation and disease. I always say to my clients that they deserve more, they deserve better, they deserve to thrive, to have lots of energy, to feel fantastic, to look fantastic, to not feel bloated or struggle with indigestion, to be able to focus and perform better at home, at work, and in the gym. And yes, it is possible to have it all. So the big question is then, what food fuels inflammation and what food fights inflammation? Well, it's not complex. Processed food, junk food, sugar, refined oils high in omega-6, conventional dairy, refined carbohydrates, all fuel inflammation. Most people know this. On the other hand, what fights inflammation? Well, you can't go wrong with real unprocessed food. Now, what is real food? Real food is food in its most natural form, food without a label or fancy packaging or a list of ingredients. For example, broccoli is broccoli. It doesn't have fancy packaging or a list of ingredients. It is the ingredient. Same goes for free-range chicken or blueberries or nuts or a lemon. So to recap, leg one of the food freedom formula is to avoid food that fuels inflammation and to eat food that fights inflammation. Just remember, this is only leg one of the food freedom formula. And if you are keen to learn about all 6 legs, let me know in the comments and I'll send the training I did with my premium members to you on Messenger. Okay, that's it from me. Bye, guys.